Gre- Greetings and thine nuances to Oxygen Not Included. I get that from a TV show. I forget the title of it. It's about hunting cryptids. It's like a family, secret family hunting cryptids. And there is this creepy old guy that was a villain of the show that would just welcome people to a TV show. He'd say, greetings and nuances. Never really liked that show, but for whatever reason, that stuck with me. Anywho, we are back with Oxygen Not Included. I have a heater running underneath me because it is cold right now. So I hope that fan doesn't make it through my noise gate, but we will find out. Anywho, last that we had left, we had beamed Benai over to this new place. And we are going to defrost this friend. And here's hoping that they're not just absolutely horrible. Joshua! Barely working cryo tank. Well, good thing Joshua made it when he did. What's up with you, Joshua? Please tell me you were not, like, flatulent or tryptophobic. Motivated by friend. Nice. He likes ranching and researching. He's flatulent! He is! Ah! Starts with 3 skill points. That's nice. Well, be in for the farts, I say. We also earned an achievement. First teleport of call. That's an interesting name. First teleport of call. I feel like there's some wordplay supposed to be happening there, but it's just going over my head. Teleport a duplicate and defrost a friend. Dunzoed. Okay, so now basically they have to figure out how to survive this horrible dank dark place, and that is dangerous. If we ever accidentally fill that with coal, we lose an achievement. So I'm going to wreck it pretty quick. We have mud and plug slugs. That's what we get. Mud and slugs. I don't know what. Looks like sedimentary rock is our primary building supply here. And we don't have a lot of it. So let's have them dig up here and across. Yeah. Those Paku are gonna get in the way. That's mud. That's gonna drop. I'm not sure exactly what to do with them, so we will come back after we check over here on this side of things and see how my world is going. I've just about pumped all of this, which is nice. I can go and make some tiles right there. I'm going to fill it in a little bit more. I can mop that spot. Deodorizers are doing work. We do have some more granite. So we could queue up a thing across like that, I think, without any sort of a problem. Yes, and some ladders of granite right there, just to make that a little bit easier. That's a little baby puff. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my life. There's a lot of little ideas that I've had. I'm just not sure how I'm going to go about, like, expressing them. Did I ever put anything in here? Just ice. Okay. We can destroy that. We're gonna need to dig over here. So if we take some more of this, go like that, we can make it to that teleporter. Something tells me we're gonna want to move some stuff over. But I am going to want to set up a pitcher pump right here and start sucking some of this out. You guys just don't have enough to do. Tell you what you can do, though, is go dig up that. And build a ladder. And dig this. Yes. That should keep you busy for a little while. So yeah, that auto bottler is doing its thing. What I should probably do, put another one right there. So I can just dump things into this spot. One thing that I was going to do. Well, that's looking good. What was I going to do? It's not hooked up yet, but we got the tanks. We need power. Okay. I think I'm to a point where I can deconstruct those two manual generators. I'm going to put in a heavy power transformer, large power transformer, right there somewhere. And destroy at least those two. I also want to build a metal refinery in here. So I'm going to have them chunk that and start digging. Yes. Yes. We're going to not have you store clay. We just want you to store coal. We just want you to store coal. Someone made a mess. Excuse me. I never put in bathrooms. Good job, me. Is there too much water there? I guess so. I just sent him over here and was like, yeah, figure it out, whatever. But I guess we'll put in 2 bathrooms right there. And I was gonna put in cots right there. I thought that far ahead, but maybe I should just go ahead and put them in, not the mess tables, cots. Right there, just so they have a spot. This is the unloved planet. I've always had a hard time splitting my focus between the 2 planets. Start those, if you would. Please. Por favor. I would like to do some shipping, some auto sweeping. For now, I guess we'll just put it right there. Excuse me. I basically want to set this to automatically keep these things going all the time without the need of the dupes to come up and constantly keep stocking them up. As well as making room for some odd refinement. We're about to get a Radbolt fire. Oh, I was going too fast, but yeah, Radbolt fired. So that thing, we are slowly grinding through that. 7 of 20. Yeah. See those things, the manual generators are gone. So you can take a large power transformer. Still stick with the ugly wire for now. That on the heavy watt. Then we have copper. And I would like that. We'll just jump across like that for now. and get this up and running. And just get some clean water, because why not? Copy settings, apply settings. We're just about out of water here, essentially, so that I can probably sweep it all and turn this off. In this, I want to enable auto bottle, because I want them to start pulling water from there and dumping it there. Ceiling collapse. Some ceiling collapse is not horrible. Lots of ceiling collapse is. Some tile of whatever we got. Build across. Goodness, you guys are cold? Doesn't look cold. Get out of there. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Yep, that thing is done. Don't know if we will ever use it again. I'm not going to deconstruct it just yet. We'll let it sit there for a little while. What I think I'll do is build an airflow tile just right there. So we might get a little bit more movement in this location. Okay, so that thing's gonna need power. And for now, just because of its proximity, I think we will power it with heavy wire. So our new printable, we have a farmer who does not like to do building and is a loud sleeper. Bleh. Grubfruit preserve or stinky. I would like grubfruit preserve on this side of things. Just don't know if we can build it. We can. So we'll have them build a porta-pod. And we can start dropping off some of the new deliveries we get on this side of the galaxy. And build that all the way across if you can. Ooh. Dig that? What is... Shard heart. Okay. Not a bad thing. Over here, still building that out. A little at a time. And I think I'm to the spot. I'm going to want to start building down. I don't want to dig through that spot, so maybe just like that. Yeah, that'll be good. And queuing up a few more of these things. We're just gonna keep borrowing from this wire because the deodorizers do not use a lot of power, so we can power a lot of them on this little bit. Did this thing get done? It did. So we're gonna start sucking out polluted water here and filling these tanks. Now it won't take very long for these tanks to get full. You see that one's already like halfway full. We haven't done a huge dent on this. So I don't know for sure what I'm going to do with all that water, but we're going to start working towards it. Got that thing unlocked. I did redo the automation to these two on the battery just to try and conserve a little bit of the power generation in a good way. So there we go. Activate. Why is it built unactivated? It's silly. Would this ever do any good when activated? Choose blueprint, grub fruit, have more food. That way I don't have to make you do shopping and farming and all that stuff. Ah, plug slug got loose. Yeah. So these porters aren't really all that far away. I don't know if I have enough sedimentary to dig up to them, but we're gonna try. That one's in space, so that one's a little trickier. We do like a ladder right there so that I can dig across here. And then up there. I don't know. This is my favorite place. This is where we're gonna spend most of my time. Let's see. We can deconstruct that. It's not gonna do any good. They're doing an alright job getting me granite. So maybe do them up this way. Get a little bit more granite. I like granite. And how are we going up here? Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So what I want is a metal refinery. We're just gonna slap that down like right there. And power it like so. And then down here, I'm gonna build a pump to start sucking the cold water up. See, for now, I'm not going to do insulated yet. I'm going to use granite because I like it. I'm just going to drop the water right there and let it sort of start melting that stuff. So probably we'll have to build a ladder across here, like so. So let's increase the priority of this little bunch. Should be no idols. And I think I'm gonna want a storage bin right here. Well, yeah, the water level right there is kind of yeah. I don't think I can get over here anymore. Oh, I can. I have ladders. Let's see if we can't have them just mop that. Just to try and keep that water level down a little bit. But yeah, there's metal refinery. So, iron to steel. Ooh boy, I'm gonna be working with steel now, and I do like me some steel. But we can also do copper into copper ore forever. I don't really want to do that yet. Iron to iron ore forever. Which we gotta set up some more plumbing and whatnot before that can truly happen. But that's kind of the idea. And this is going to be, we're just going to put a whole bunch of iron ore in there. And that's just going to town, which is not bad at all. Burning through all the power, though. Oh, goodness gracious. Yep, you run on that treadmill. Now, that's a lot of food poisoning. It's a fair bit of slime lung, too. Getting cleaned out. You can definitely tell where the bands of oxygen are. But that's a lot of food poisoning. So there's something I would like to try and do. It's generally not worked out well in my favor. But I would like to build a liquid lock. One too far. I do absolutely need a storage bin. Let's see, I need a storage bin. I guess. Yeah, we'll just do a storage bin. We'll deconstruct it if we need it. But I would like to fill this with chlorine and start disinfecting this. Because this is clean water, so it actually will slowly kill the food poisoning. That only exists in polluted water. But if we can get a little bit of chlorine in here, literally just enough to coat the bottom of this, then it will be in contact with these liquid reservoirs and start killing the polluted food. Not polluted oxygen. Food poisoning that lives in polluted water. The reason I would like to do that is just because we're about out of water here. And this vent, like if food poisoning in water hits here, it'll aerosol. And to my knowledge, that doesn't actually do anything bad in the game. It just makes it a little bad to look at. You, granite, go in right there, please. As soon as possible. I know that some digging will need to be done, but I would like... We'll just disable that building for now and enable auto bottling on that one. And then we'll drain off this last little bit of water. And then hopefully by then I will have this all ready to go to where I could tie this in with the main water line. I don't want to actually connect it right there because that's the toilets. I probably will drop it down a level and go across something like that. But then just hook it in here so that our meal wood stays moist and our oxygen continues to be oxygen and not unoxygen. On this side of things, we have a little bit more mopping we can do. We're about to break up to the next teleporter. I'm still not sure what all to do over here. Should probably put in a sink. A sink would not be amiss for medicine? Wash basin. For these duplicants. And what do we get? Copper ore? Or a duplicant? Any duplicant? Good. You all look very varied. And that is the opposite of what I want. So we will take the copper ore over here, where we have a smeltery on the way, being queued up. I got the plumbing laid in. Just gotta wait for them to actually plumb the plumbing. We did research. Oh my goodness. I wasn't even paying attention because it takes so long. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so yeah, we even ran out of power. So you probably weren't the most effective thing. Turn that off for now, and then we'll deconstruct it. So I want to get this thing. How big is it? Oh, you're massive. You're absolutely massive. Automation, deconstruct that, please. Signal switch, deconstruct that. Deconstruct that, because we're going to need to move you over a little bit. Wow. Okay, so our refinery just got hooked up. Yeah, water coming in at 11 degrees, fairly chilly. Be dumping it right here, and ideally heating this up and then just kind of melting this ice off. And it shouldn't bubble over super quick. If it does, no harm. But I'm just going to kind of use this to slowly start melting the rest of this and heating this water. I suppose we have, or I expect we have quite a while before this thing gets too hot, considering the general temperature of this place. Yes, it could stand to be quite chillier. Okay, this is finally full enough for my tastes. We don't have a lot of bleach in here yet, chlorine, but it does off gas every once in a while. So I'm hoping that it will do what we need it to do. What's next on my agenda? Slow things down a little bit. So I'm digging this out. I mostly did it just to get to some of the bleach stone, some of the extra bleach stone. Now I want to be able to mop this. Yeah, got the spot. You know, just spam that right there. Yeah, just sort of sneak in a few little spots. And start mopping that away. Hypothermia. I could probably do away with the smooth hatches here in a little bit. You know, I'm kind of enjoying... Yes, there we go. The mop has begun. I've enjoyed having them make copper for me. What are we even at copper-wise? Yeah, like I got down to 6 and they've already given me another 2,000. It's pretty nice. Who's idle? Can we mop this yet? We cannot. Which means you're not done digging. These guys, I'm just kind of biding my time, really. I'm having them try and mop a lot. What I need to do is send a teleport my scientist over. That's uranium. I just now noticed that. Wow. Okay. Squirrel, 2 thoughts. One, yeah, I just have them kind of cleaning stuff up a little bit. I see some sort of a geyser there, some sort of a geyser there. We have oil reservoirs. I'm debating how much I want to start tapping into those, like soon rather than not soon. And 2, with uranium ore, should I research? Oh no, I need space. I need space. I forgot all about, goodness, yeah, squirrel, this thing. Forgot all about it. Okay, you are powered. How do you work with automation, though? Okay. Green signal, emit Radbolt. Send a green signal when Radbolt storage is full. Okay, I think this is actually, this might be rather handy. So first and foremost, I need to get a farm plot, and I think I'm going to put one there and one there. And then, excuse me. For now, oh boy, I see 2, I see 2 ports. There didn't used to be ports here. Enable, disable, okay. Send a green signal when Radbolt storage is full. Otherwise, send a red signal. Okay, so this, the automation is going to be good here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run some automation. This one on green emit. And that sends it when it's full. So we're going to want to do a not gate. Where are you at? Not gate. and put a knot gate right here. Yes. That actually, I was thinking how much I wanted something to show when that was out of Radbolts, when there were no Radbolts. So now whenever this thing runs out of Radbolts, it's going to go talk to this thing. It's going to say, shoot some Radbolts. What would be great is if there was a little bit of a slider, so I could be like, hey, we're about to run out of Radbolts, but not quite yet have we run out of Radbolts. Let's see, I will also need Radbolt generator. We're going to go 1, 2, maybe a third at some point, but for now, just 2. And power. We won't connect that one, but we'll put the cable there for it. And we might as well actually just start trying to improve some of this. Well, let's hold off. I'm doing that at a really high priority right now, and we don't need that high priority. Yeah, they've got a fair bit going on right there. So we'll do 6, just because I want them to get it done. Something like... that to there. And fill it in a little bit more later. Yes, Weezeworts will be fairly slow, I figure. But it won't be the worst. And then what I want to do, sends a green signal when it's full. So we want to actually turn these things. We'll probably want another NOT gate. Cancel. Automation cancel. We'll want another NOT gate because we want it to send a red signal when it's full. To turn off these things so that they just don't use power if it's full. Glorious, I say. Absolutely glorious. Where is my Weezewort? Yes. And we do have access to 2 Weezewort seeds now. I didn't think we did. We do. That's great. I love it. You guys aren't doing anything. Can you mop? But you can't mop right there for some reason. I don't know why. What is going on right there? Natural gas? Oh. We have a gas lock going on. Because somebody's pootin'. So I'm also looking at new care package blueprint. I'm thinking about getting Ruby here. Just because she has super hard digging. Anemic sucks a lot. But I think we're going to bring her in right here. We will build her a bed. But we're going to need to dig this to get to this spot. So she's it's kind of weird because she, even though she has super duper hard digging, she does not have super hard digging. Which means I'm still going to have to spec in twice. But, excuse me, still better than nothing. Other than I don't think it'll be enough to get me through to that. She'll just have to hang out and be a person for a little while. Look at that slow speed. Look at that super slow. But we can mop now, so we'll queue that up. What I need to do is just put her on a treadmill and generate a bunch of power. Unfortunately, these guys don't really use power yet. So she's just super slow. Anywho, over here on this side of things, where was I at? Yes. They are being built. We just need this to get done. Super fast. Can do ways what? Yes. What do they take now? Phosphate? Okay. I don't know what else I'm going to use phosphate for. Yeah, they're getting a red signal right now, but I imagine as soon as this is built, it should be a green signal. Yes. And start generating dimmed air rads. So I think we want them to shoot right there. Yeah. Set you right there. Can I not change the direction of this thing? Awkward. That's potentially problematic. We have some time to worry about it, but I guess what I need to do is put a Radbolt reflector up there. Awkward. Okay, anyway. I think I can actually... Oh, I don't know about power. I don't know what power is going to do, because this thing's having a hard time keeping up. So I'm not going to hook that one up yet. What I need to do is get another solar panel up and running. Okay, so I just saw a Radbolt get shot into this thing. 50 out of 100 being stored. Nice. I built a reflector here. This thing is storing Radbolts? It is. Storing 70. So I can't test. I really wanted to see if my reflector is angled the right way. I'm afraid that it's not. I might need to move it a little bit. It's so weird to me that you can't change that. That you can. That you can. This you can't. Just how many Radbolts it fires at once. Okay. Well, the batteries aren't looking great. Meep's doing his level-headed best to keep the charge going. But I feel like I need to put another few manual generators down. Just cause I don't want to lose them Radbolts. I am making more glass, but it'll be just a little while before it's all done. What about you guys? What are you doing? Why ain't you working? Don't got nothing to do? Why don't you dig some, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, floor. So that will be the floor. So dig that much, I guess. I don't know. I have a rancher on this side, so I could farm plug slugs, but I don't really care why for just yet. What I really want is to figure out what's in these geysers and get some oil, but I can't do that until Ruby? I think it's Ruby gets another skill point. Yeah. Until she gets one more skill point. Or I could just send over my digger. I could do that, but I don't know. This is where the happening's at. Yep. It's like all the solar panels have died. They're not producing enough. And batteries are about to go kaput, which means we're about to lose Radbolts. Unless people start running. Run! Well, played with the slider there, just for the funsies of it. I accidentally shot Devin, and the stuff did not go into the terminal like it's supposed to. So, we need another Radbolt reflector, and I think we need it right there. But I don't want to go right there. Where can I put this thing? I don't know. I was thinking like I could move this one back and have it shoot this way, but then it would just be shooting into itself, and that doesn't work so well. Yeah, that thing went right there and blasted Devin, and now we got some nuclear waste, which isn't horrible in of itself. That's something that you can use somewhere, but yeah, we're gonna just put a pause on that for now. Probably can figure this out. Yep, step in the goo. It's only mildly radioactive. Fun. Okay, so I think that's got it. I had to rework some of the automation. And it was good that I did anyways, because you can actually run it through the Radbolt reflectors, which disables them or enables them. So, did that. But right now, bounces into here, saves it, bounces up there, over to there, down to there. Should not hit any dupes. And nicely goes right in that. I don't know. Nuclear waste, you can't seem to keep mopped up. I keep mopping that and it keeps coming like out of there. So I don't, that's just gonna be there, I guess, forever now. But yeah, we're getting a fair bit of radiation right there right now. 700 rads per cycle. This thing's not absorbing that much, but I reconnected this last hydrogen generator, did the battery automation, and I'm building one more solar panel ever so slowly. So we about to get a little bit more juice. Hopefully stabilize things a little bit more. And just keep the line going out. Keep filling it up with more and more solar panels. Get another 8 of these queued up. This thing's a little power hungry for sure. 100 or 1,200. But we're gonna need to find some way of stabilizing it, because I'm gonna want to run this metal refinery the same time that I run all of our Radbolt generation. If only I could use fossil fuels, that would be real nice. Okay, so the Radbolt thing isn't working so well, in that I just keep running out of power. One thing that I did was I hooked up the second one. That might have been a mistake. So I am building a bunch more just batteries in the hopes that I generate enough power in the peak of the day that they will carry me over through the night. And I just did a nice long dig queue, because why not? But that's how that's going. Like, I want it to be, I generate enough hydrogen during the day that I can burn it during the night when the batteries start going out. Maybe something more like that. I don't know exactly the best thresholds for those things. But yeah, I'll get up there to a fairly decent amount, and then the day will end, and I'll lose them all. But there we got 100. We're just about to get 100. We're one shy of 100, and then it'll shoot over there. So as soon as that thing hits 50, if it can hit 50, and I just cannot keep these three busy enough. So one of the things that I'm doing is just building a barracks, a proper barracks for them, because why not? Dig. And I think a latrine, a proper latrine. Teleporter kind of makes things in the way a little bit. I got the groundwork for some bog jelly ready, and I'm gonna start pumping this water, I think, but I got a lot of food over here in just charred hearts and whatnot, so I'm not actually in a huge hurry to start any of that. I just got the infrastructure in there is basically all I did. Wow, that's a lot of dirt falling. Dig like your lives depend on it, because they kind of do. Everyone make it out? I think so. Yep, I see 3 duplicants. Okay. And that's kind of a big room, I guess. Barracks. Yeah, that's too big for barracks. What size is barracks? I already forgot. 64. So I guess for now, just build across the top like that. That'll be fine. And start mopping. More mopping. Just lots of mopping. Has Ruby got her point yet? No, but Joshua got one. No, not really anywhere to spend it. I mean, make him a faster learner, but I think his morale has already taken enough of a hit. Yeah. We'll just let him chill for a little while. And start getting their bathroom ready. I did hook up some plug slugs, because why not? There's nothing using power right now, but I got it set up anyways. We will maybe dig down here and start setting up sieve for some water. But that's not something I'm worried too much about. That's just, I guess, extra power generation for super sustainable, which last I checked we had not made much headway into. Yeah, we're not even 100,000 into it. Oh goodness, I just need to start cranking power from these slugs so that I get there faster. I'm gonna deconstruct those 3 beds. Back over to you. Start of the day, did I run out of power? Doesn't look like it. I think this thing shot. Did it? I don't know. I'm gonna actually have to go back and double check the recording. I mean, that's got a lot of Radbolts, so I'm gonna say that we did not run out of Radbolts. Like we didn't, our power didn't drain during the middle of the night. And we just already researched. Yeah, that just shot in there. Nice. 99. Weird. I didn't actually see the bolt go, but I guess we're researching. I queued up the extra big spaceship. Because why not? And yeah, batteries. Okay, I guess I'll just watch them during the peak of the day and see if our solar panels fill them up well enough. I might just keep a string of them going. Storage might be the name of the game for this kind of thing. They're getting there. Yeah, just a tiny little bit. And there, drop down. Let's see, power available 4. I'll have to see what it does when it gets to noon. See if it spikes up there real well or not. Okay, there's like solar noon, and we're not getting a massive amount of energy gain. So I don't think I need more batteries. But I need something. More solar panels, probably. Just keep filling the ranks. Another 8, please. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call this episode here. I've done a lot of sitting and watching like this right here, just seeing the idle 3 pop up and be like, ugh. Go take care of you guys. With, they need, I want to put in sinks. We'll do 1, 2, 3 sinks. And 1, 2, 3 toilets. And plumb that somehow or another. Blip up. Blip up. Something like that. And another ladder going down. Get another dig order. Wrangle another slug. And this is where I'm going to put the sieves somehow or another. So we'll come back with that. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this construction madness. I don't handle 2 bases well, but we're going to try it anyways. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Outro.